What is up, friends and friends of friends and distant relatives of friends? How are you all doing? It is me once again. What's been going on in everybody's lives? Everything going all right? Everything happening the way it should be happening? Are you all still on lockdown where you're at? I'm telling you, I understand public safety, but there is something blatantly wrong going on here. I mean, seriously wrong. And you only need an iota of common sense to see just how wrong this is. You have criminals being released from prisons because of this COVID-19 thing. But then you're filling the prisons back up with people who just want to open up their business and earn a living. That's not a jailable offense. It shouldn't be a jailable offense. A fine, a light fine at that, at most. Here in the great state of Texas, at least where I live, it's nowhere near that bad. I mean, we have some places that tried to open up and yeah, they got some hard stuff thrown their way. This judge was gonna jail this one lady and for opening up her beauty salon. Find her and tried to jail her. I think she went to jail for a few days, but then she got out. Ted Cruz spoke up on her behalf, said this is wrong, this should never happen, and then he went and got his haircut at her place. I'm not going to turn this into a political thing. Don't worry. It's not political at all. It's just the essence of right and wrong. Okay? At this point, it's like, if you want to go outside of your house, go outside of your house. And if you don't want to go outside of your house, don't go outside of your house. It's a pretty simple thing, really, when you think about it. If you're worried that this virus is that contagious and still running that rampant that you don't want to endanger yourself, then by all means stay home. Or if you go out somewhere, wear a mask or whatever. And to me, it's like the vaccines. People say, oh, my child shouldn't be around your unvaccinated child. Well, didn't you vaccinate your child? What do you care if my child's vaccinated or not? Your child has a vaccination, so don't worry about it. If my kid's sick, she's not going to catch anything. She's vaccinated, right? I mean, that's the way I see it. So yeah, this thing is getting really, really out of hand. I see every day these new rules that are being applied to different places, and you got to stay in. They're extending the lockdown thing, even though the big brain Fauci has said that at this point nobody should really have to walk around with a mask anymore, let alone be locked up in their house. But places like California are extending it, into July and August. I know people out on the East Coast that they still have the lockdown orders in place. And I don't know if we're close to a civil war or anything. I hope not, but people are getting pissed off, man. They're genuinely getting pissed off. Even people who you would think would just fall in line and do what their governor says, they're getting fed up. The thing that's really galling me is that I'm hearing rumors now that most of the blue states are staying closed, but because they're staying closed, they want the red states that are open to pay money to them so they can survive. I'm like, most of those blue states were mismanaged. That money shouldn't go to anybody over there. They had money and they mismanaged it. How are you gonna? You can't take money out of their pockets. Now, they're not going to pay it directly. Of course, they take it out of taxes and fees and stuff from the government, but it's paid by people who are opening up their economy again. And it's something real dirty going on. That's all I'm going to say on it. Guys, I want to make this a happy thing. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday, May 17th, Sunday, yours truly turned 50. Half a century. Boy, I can't believe it. Do I look it? I think I do. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, dude, 50 plus. I just stayed real low key yesterday. I didn't do anything. The year before, I went on that out and about, and I had fun. And I wanted to do it again this year because I hit 50. It's a milestone. But things just didn't work out. Financially, it was kind of wrecked. Also, the bus doesn't run on Sundays here, so I couldn't go to town when I wanted to. And I don't know, I just didn't feel it. I wasn't really feeling it all day. I was in my room all day. I kept telling myself, watch a movie, do something fun. No, sat there, played on my phone, got a couple of messages from some people who said happy birthday, and that was nice, but some of them I think they cheated. I think they got the heads up over on Facebook. I think my uncle and my mom too, they both posted something, happy birthday to Derek, and it's like, I'm not even on Facebook. Why would you put that there? Anyways, yeah, so it was my birthday yesterday. 50 years old. Again, just saying it sounds weird. We went to go buy some ice cream for the cake my mom got me. It was a good cake too, let me tell you. And while I was there, I was looking at the different flavors they had, and I came across this one small pint of ice cream. It looked really interesting. This is, let me get this frost off of here. Excuse me. And I've also been talking, so I can kind of soften it up. I felt a little heard. This is a helados neta. It's Spanish for neat ice cream. No, I'm just kidding. Helados neta, and it's flavors inspired by Mexico. It says real deal ice cream inspired by Mexico. They had coconut cream. They had chocolate cinnamon, which to me is like a Mexican chocolate. What other one did they have? Horchata, right? But this one, I said, man, if I'm going to get one of these, I want to go balls out nuts. This is aguacate con limon. It is avocado and lime. The only time I've ever had avocado and lime together is in guacamole. But I'm not too worried about it because I know people use avocado to make like icing, and they'll mix it into cake and stuff because avocado has a lot of good fat in it, and it has more health benefits than if you use, if you make buttercream icing, you use lard. That's not good. Or you use butter. You can use butter too. That's not great either. But avocado, it's got the good fat in it. And so I know they sweeten it up. I guess they put confectioner sugar in there, mash it up, whatever. So when I saw this, I'm like, sure, let's give it a shot. I had read about these ice creams. I just didn't know that they were at Walmart. So I was really surprised to see them there. Oh, man. There's a little smiley face there when I opened it. I hope they put that there. No, there was a lid on there. I'm sure nobody opened it up and did anything funky to it. But I can't really tell if there's like a color to it. It looks pretty white. Shut up. Look, it's Derek. He's so happy. I thought it would be like a tint of green or something, but no, it looks pretty white. The edges are a little melted. Shall we? Oh, good. It's nice and soft on top. Helados neta. Aguacate con limón. Okay. Wow. Um, I gotta say, uh, I don't know if it's because I mentioned it or what, but I keep getting a really strong butter taste for some reason. And it's not jumping with lime flavor. Well, that last bit kind of was. But that's a really interesting flavor. Super interesting. It's like I could describe it 3 or 4 different ways, and none of them would really describe it. I didn't read the ingredients to find out if it actually had avocado in it. What does it say? De nuestros chefs a tu mesa con mucho honor. 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 I don't know how to pronounce that one. From our chefs to your table. Oh. From our chefs to your table. Respect. Thank you. Okay. The only real downside to this ice cream, it's not the flavor, it's the price. I mean, all things considered, it's competitive with things like Ben and Jerry. But I think Ben and Jerry is full of themselves because you get a little cup like that and they want like $4 or $5 for it. This one was almost $4. I think it was like $3.87. I think, if I remember correctly. Well, in case you can't tell, I'm not hating it. It does taste really, really good. I guess that's what sweetened avocado tastes like. Because I mean, of course, if it just tasted like straight up avocado and lime, it wouldn't taste very good. I mean, it wouldn't taste very good for an ice cream. I like avocado and lime, like I said. Guacamole is really good, but yeah. I told my friend that I got this. I was going to try it, and I told him it has tortilla chips in it. He's like, "What?" Yeah, it wasn't hard to believe. If somebody told me it had little bits of tortilla chips in here, I would not have doubted it for a second. There's a chocolate bar from Japan that has little broken pieces of ramen in it. Dry ramen. I don't know why I feel the need to explain myself that much. Yes, of course, Derek, it's dry ramen. They didn't cook it and put it in there soft. It's not a bunch of soup noodles floating around in there. Ding dong. Yes, they're raw, Derek. Hey, sorry. But yeah, they got bits of ramen in it. So if anybody told me, yeah, I had a little bit of tortilla chips to go with the avocado and lime, I'm like, oh, okay, that should be interesting. And I used to watch like a lot of like the Food Network and Travel Channel, and see all the different places where they served ice cream. and they showed a place in Mexico, and the flavors of ice cream they had was just like mind-boggling. And I don't mean like there were so many like you couldn't believe it. I mean, why? Why did you make that ice cream? It blew my mind, some of the flavors they had in there. And yet, at the same time, some of them I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. The one that made me say, no, absolutely not, was rice and beans. They had a rice and beans ice cream. Now, the rice, okay, because you make like, rice pudding, you make horchata from rice, so I can kind of see that texture being in an ice cream and being sweet and being really good. But beans? No, not really. The flavor that I saw that, and I said, all things considered, yeah, that would be pretty good. They had corn ice cream. Had little, corn kernels in it. Sweet corn, sure, I can see that. The lime flavor in this, it does exist, but it's pretty subtle. I had it in my head that it was going to be like lime sherbet, that you're really going to taste it be real tangy. It's not like that. But it is very tasty. I'm not going to finish this all right now. I'm going to make you sit through that. Yeah. Pretty damn good. If it wasn't for the price, I'd probably buy it more often. Oh, I didn't see the little la right there. It's helados la neta, not helados neta. I was saying it wrong. Sorry. Got the little sugar skull on there. What does it say? I'm trying to read some of this. One of the most exciting flavors in our travels was this. An ice cream that tasted of perfectly ripe avocado, a touch of sugar, and a hint of lime. Sublime. Calories per serving, 200. Per container, that's where they get you, 510. 2 1/3 cup is a serving. I don't know anybody who eats 2 1/3 cup of ice cream. Let's see. Killing it on the carbs, like 60 grams of carbs per container. Let me see if I can see any. Ingredients: milk, cream, cane sugar, avocado. Invert sugar. That's sugar and water. Corn syrup. Oh, why do you want to put corn syrup? You already put sugar in it. Lime juice, sea salt, guar gum, xanthan gum, locust bean gum, and it contains milk. Where is it made? Can't see it. No, I don't see it. But anyways, yeah, it does have avocado in it. It does have lime juice in it. It's got too many sweeteners, in my opinion. You put 2 kinds of sugar in there. What was the corn syrup for? That was like unnecessary, in my opinion. And it says it has sea salt in here. I'm not particularly tasting anything too salty. I thought I did, but I guess I did, because there's sea salt in here. Mm. Not bad. Do I recommend? I highly recommend trying it at least once. But for the cost conscious out there, it might be a little steep. $4 for a pint of ice cream is pretty high, especially when I'm used to getting a container much bigger than this of pineapple sherbet, and it is damn good pineapple sherbet, but I paid like $1.98 for that. But I liked it. I will get it again. But it won't be like anytime soon, and it certainly won't be every day, every other day, every weekend, maybe twice a month, if that, maybe. But I give this a solid 8 points. 8 on the scale. Very tasty, very flavorful. It was a good experience. I liked it a lot. So guys, there you have it. Helados La Neta ice cream. They have, like I said, about 4 or 5 other flavors. The next one I want to try is probably going to be the coconut one. I dig coconut ice cream. Or horchata. Because the other ones, like the Mexican chocolate one, the one chocolate and cinnamon, I've had an HEB Creation Mexican chocolate. It tasted really good. It tasted just like a Wendy's Frosty. And to me, it did. So, yeah, I'll be trying those sometime soon. I hope you're all doing well. Please stay safe, stay blessed, and I will be talking to you real soon with another little food item of some sort. Don't know what, but I'll have something. I'll try to make it as interesting as possible. I promise. Till next time, guys, take care. Talk to you soon.